reader, what is it with all these thick books? Time for something short. So I am here today to announce the next round of Read It Short. So Read It Short is a readathon that I host every 3 months, in which we are going to be taking a 24-hour period and trying to read as many short books as possible in that time. Now you have unlimited options for how you want to fill that weekend, how much of your time you want to spend on short books. You can choose to do a 24-hour period within these 48 hours. You can choose to do the entire weekend. You can choose to do one of the days, whatever works for you. You can just read for a few hours if you only have a few hours time, but the idea is to just focus on reading some short books and to take this opportunity to give some priority to those books which sometimes go a little bit unnoticed by some of us. I at least tend to gravitate towards my big fat fantasy novels and can easily forget about the shorter stuff, especially the shorter stuff that is on my want to read rather than my physical TBR. So you can choose. My sprint focus is typically between the 12th on Saturday and the 12th on Sunday, so that those who are doing like a 24-hour period can use those sprints to kind of push them through and keep them motivated. But I will be reading throughout the entire weekend probably. Now, the focus for this particular round is learning. The idea behind that is twofold. First up, I have a lot of nonfiction that a lot of short nonfiction that I never get around to. It's so short. It's an ideal way for me to get through some nonfiction because I tend to never gravitate towards nonfiction or never prioritize it, even though I have a fair few of them on my want to read. And this looked like the perfect opportunity to finally get around to some of those, which would also really help out my Herkiat progress, because that's definitely one of those problems that I'm not that far along in. But the idea of saying learning rather than just nonfiction was that we could expand it that way. You can choose to do nonfiction, but you could also be looking at storylines in which a character is learning something, storylines in which a character is at school, for example. But even further than that, the month of April is Magical Readathon month. Magical Readathon is probably the biggest readathon on the bookish community space, and so a whole lot of people are participating in it, and also a whole lot of people who are participating in Read It Short will be participating in the Magical Readathon as well, meaning that whichever book you are reading for Magical Readathon you can also use for Read It Short, because the idea behind Magical Readathon is that your fictional character is studying for her coursework by reading these books, and so he, she or they are learning, and so they will count for this particular theme to Read It Short. In any case, the theme is there to guide you, is there for those of us who want a direction to the books that you're going to choose, who are overwhelmed by the amount of short books that you have on your TBR. Feel free not to follow the theme at all, and feel free to just read whatever short book that you want to be reading that works out for your reading plans. So I will have sprints over on my channel as indicated between that 24-hour period, so Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning will be most likely when I will be doing sprints over during that weekend. But there's also a Discord server, so on my Discord server there's one particular channel for Read It Short. If you want to go to that channel, then you do have to assign yourself the Read It Short role in the roles channel, but so my link to the Discord will be down in the description box below, so if you just go to there and go to the roles channel, you can sign up for the Read It Short one, and that channel will appear to you at that point in time. So that is a space as well that we can use throughout the weekend to update each other on what we're reading and how our progress is going. But so, with that having been said, I think that is everything I need to say about this. We don't have a tracker form, we don't have anything like that. It is very low-key, just spending some quality time with friends talking about the books that we're reading and kind of getting through some short stuff so that we can get sort of like that boost of finishing a lot of stuff within a short period of time. But so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you over on the weekend of the 11th and the 12th of April, and see you for the next video. Bye!